Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Biagioni. I'm the proud principal of Village Academy High School. I'd like to welcome you to the Village Academy 2020 virtual graduation. I would first like to thank and acknowledge our Pomona Unified School Board members, President Adrian Conager-Macklin, members Frank Guzman, Dr. Roberta Perlman, Dr. Jason Rothman, and Andrew Alm. I would also like to thank and welcome our Superintendent, Mr. Richard Martinez, members of the Cabinet, and all our PUSD community. Thank you for all you do for our students and our families. And now I would really like to give out a special welcome and a special celebration to our students, the class of 2020. I would like to welcome our parents and our community here as we celebrate this wonderful day. Today is a ceremony and a completion of your accomplishments. Today is a reflection of your journey as you move forward with your plans. Your education here at Village Academy High School may have ended, but the future is bright. Your foundation that you have built will be the basis for the rest of your lives. Students here at Village Academy were granted a multitude of life lessons, of contributing to their education and their educational foundation. High school is when you learn the most valuable lessons in life's journey, and Village Academy has granted you an opportunity to extensive and rigorous education. The lessons offered fit every type of student at every type of level. I know the challenges we are facing currently with the pandemic. This pandemic is a challenge, but we will overcome. You are persistent. If you know something is right, if you know you are making your moment count, and you know you're doing it in the most important way, don't give up on it. Make that moment count, and the next, and the next. You can overcome nearly every obstacle and challenge in your path. And if you can't get over it, go around it. If you can't get around it, go through it. But keep pressing and be persistent. If it's worth fighting for, fight for it. Don't give up. Of course, all these accomplishments were not attained alone. They were also brought on through the unending, unconditional support of your parents and your family, the friends, mentors, administrators, counselors, and most importantly, your teachers who helped you to get to this point in time and this place today. They deserve congratulations as well, and your thanks and respect. For all of you soon-to-be former senior class members at Village Academy High School, this graduation is neither an end nor a beginning. It is merely a pause in what will be a lifetime of continued energy, curiosity, confidence, creativity, and the power and passion and will to express yourselves, not only as individuals, but also as successful, responsible individuals and citizens. And everywhere you go, and undoubtedly everywhere that you will see, you will make us proud. Make every moment count. Make every moment matter. Understand the power of one, and don't give up. It's quite simple, really. If you do these four things, you will get to where you need to go, and you will find like-minded people along the way to support you and that you can support. This is an amazing journey. Welcome to the rest of your life. In closing, I have to say once again how I've enjoyed these last 3 years and how much I've gained and how much I've learned from each one of you. I will always remember you and appreciate for what you have meant to me, and I give you my sincerest thanks. For my final thoughts, I would like to share this. Class of 2020, a new decade is near. No better way to start your senior year. Your growth and your talent has shown to be right. I can't wait to see your future. That is also bright. The next stage of your life will be filled with opportunities. You'll be productive members of our society and in our communities. The end of one journey, the beginning of another. You have been there for each other as a sister or a brother. The virus hit the world. How can this be? Will we get our lives back that are open and free? Your senior year may have not ended in typical fashion, but that does not take away from your great accomplishments or your passion. I will miss you all, Your smiling faces is a cherished image. Go off proudly in the world and let them know you're from Village. Congratulations, class of 2020.
To the graduates of 2020 that I have been privileged to know, to teach, to advise, and to befriend, I salute you. Confronted with a situation better suited to a science fiction novel than a high school graduation, you stand tall and worthy of accolades beyond measure. I salute you because you're forced to celebrate in isolation. You're graduating without a myriad of tearful hugs and awkward high fives, and none of those confusing group photos that kind of mess up everybody's life. We all suffered through them. You don't get that privilege, and for that I'm sorry. You deserve them, and lots more. I respect you because you will tolerate the well-intentioned voices that recount the bizarre situation of your senior year, even before they say congratulations to you. All of the t-shirts, videos, and graduation cards will exploit your circumstances when this should be your moment. And for that, I'm sorry. You deserve better. You are accomplished. You are intelligent. You are resourceful. You are good-looking and talented. You have endured and have overcome so much. You have reached a special milestone. I want you to know we're proud of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. Now, I talk a lot, and they forced me to keep this under 5 minutes, which is kind of like asking Starbucks to sell only one type of coffee, but I'll do my best. As your advisor, I was carried along by some truly wonderful people. There were ASB folks, there was my cabinet. You're wonderful. I love you dearly. You did a great job. I'm not going to call you out individually because there are 68 of you who did a wonderful job this year, and all of you are worthy of a shout out. And the supporting cast, all worthy because you did a great job. To those of you who could have easily given up or dropped out or gone to another school that was bigger so you could hide, you didn't. You stayed and you made it. You endured and you did it. Even when you doubted yourself, you pulled through. I could not be more proud. I want this to be a graduation about your success and determination, not about the awkward social isolation that we live in. It's about your success. Digging deep into the thousands of things I want to share with you, I'll leave you with one piece of advice that a good friend of mine, Søren Kierkegaard, a 19th century Danish philosopher, once wrote. He said there are two responses to fear and dread. One is to cower and to hope that someone will come to you and save you and pull you out of your anxiety. If no one comes, you shrivel and die. The other option is to face fear with courage. Kierkegaard recommends the risky leap of faith that presses you forward to fight battles that seem overwhelming, to climb peaks that seem insurmountable, and to defeat demons that seem unbeatable. In other words, don't let your fear dictate your life. Be bold in your beliefs and stand strong when your knees get shaky. And then help the next person whose knees seem to bend a little bit. Class of 2020, you have left a mark on Village Academy, and you have left an imprint on me. I am forever a better person because I know you. Carry Village with you proudly and never feel like your time here was wasted or that it didn't matter. It absolutely did. You are everything. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Hello, parents, staff, and the Village Academy class of 2020. My name is Lucero Sandoval, and I am honored to be this year's Salutatorian. I would personally like to thank those who have supported and guided me throughout my high school experience. Those who went above and beyond, such as Ms. Canales, who encouraged and helped open up the path for me to follow my college journey. The teachers who went the extra mile to help us learn, and the administration who supported the class of 2020. A special message to all my friends who were always supporting me during the good and bad times. I will always cherish my friends, teachers, counselor, and the guidance office that had faith in me and guided me to have the best high school experiences. Most of all, I couldn't have done it without the support of my family, especially my mom. Mamá, la aprecio mucho por esforzarse cada día para que no me falte nada. Muchas gracias por siempre creer en mí y empujarme para ser la mejor versión de mí misma. Espero un día poder pagarle a usted y a mi papá por todo lo que han hecho para mí. Los quiero mucho. To the class of 2020, I know this is not what we expected for our last moments together as a class. We will be deprived from our senior prom, grad night, senior lock-in, and senior sunset dinner, awards night, and family gatherings to celebrate our milestone of all that we have accomplished so far. But we must not forget that we have wonderful memories of our last 4 years that cannot be taken from us. None of us expected March 13th to be the last day to step foot on campus. For some of us, we did not see our last goodbye. We all went home happy thinking we had an extra 2 weeks of vacation and we will be back on campus to finish off the year and experience our senior activities. Sadly, this was not the case. We as a community are going through this together. We will be viewed in the history as a class who survived. We are truly knights. With that being said, I am proud of the class of 2020. Most of us will be attending college and we will be earning degrees, and some of us with specific occupational career goal in mind will attend vocational colleges. Some may join the military, and some of us will attend the workforce. Whatever path we take, just remember we are the class of 2020, the class who survived a pandemic crisis. Having to work for this for the past 13 years was not easy, which is why I encourage you seniors to follow your heart and become whatever you truly desire. Make your own path, take risk, and learn from your failures. Remember, when we fail, those are the best life lessons in life, as long as we take it as a lesson and not as an excuse to stop learning or growing. This next chapter in your life is only the beginning. I know you guys are full of emotions right now. Some of you may be scared, sad, or even excited. Just know that having fear for the future is good because it means your goals are big enough that they scare you. This next step in your life is going to be filled with amazing opportunities and obstacles that I know each and every one of you will be able to overcome. You can achieve whatever you desire as long as you set your mind to it. Congratulations, class of 2020. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you.
Greetings, esteemed faculty, families, and fellow graduates. It is an honor to be standing here today to present my speech virtually. Although the class of 2020, family and friends and faculty are not present today, this ending of our journey will forever be remembered. Let us not focus on the current pandemic, but let us celebrate the new beginning of our lives. Let's recollect on all the teachers who gave us the tools to develop our knowledge, our counselor who is constantly reminding us to apply to college, financial aid, and scholarships, but most importantly, the friendships we created along the way. I know that we think we're all immortal. We're supposed to feel that way. We spent the last 4 years preparing for our graduation, many hours of studying, preparing for this next chapter of our lives. The future is and will be bright, like our brief 4 years in high school. What makes life valuable is that it doesn't last forever. What makes it precious is that it ends. I know that now more than ever. I say it today to remind all of you that time is luck. So don't waste life on living about the what-ifs and the what-nots. Make yours count for something. Fight for what matters to you. Because even if you fall short, always know that something good will always come out of something bad. It's easy to feel hopeful on a day like this and realize that there will be dark days ahead of us too. And there will be days where you feel alone, and that's when hope is needed the most. Keep it alive. No matter how lost or hopeless you may feel, you must promise me that you hold on to hope and keep that flame burning. We have to be greater than what we suffer. My wish for you is to become hopeful. People need that. I know it feels like we're saying goodbye, but we will carry a piece of each other into everything that we do. It serves as a reminder of who we are and who we're meant to be. Indulge in challenges, both good and bad, even if it's for 5 minutes or for a lifetime. Dive into it. Swim to the source of your pain and forgive yourself and others and the world for not measuring up. Then allow the buoyancy of life to bring you to the surface again. The stakes are high now, so let's improvise. Make bold choices. Say yes to all offers. Take risk, and if we fail, fail gloriously, only to rise again to the next occasion. Or lift someone younger up on our shoulders. Do this, and whatever your career path or vocation or vacation takes you, You will come to it with expectancy the way spring happens every year, never holding back. I want to take this time to thank my parents and educators for all their unconditional love and support. A special thanks to my mother, who has encouraged me to reach for the stars. I wouldn't be who I am today without your unconditional love and support. I'm grateful that you have instilled in me persistence, compassion, and endurance. I can honestly say that I'm ready to tackle this world one day at a time, and I promise that I will be the best version of what I'm capable of being. Class of 2020, let us do the same and go out into this world to make a difference. Congratulations, we did it.
Good afternoon, administration, teachers, and class of 2020. My name is Grisel Chavez, and I was honored to be the senior class president. Since freshman year, the class of 2020 never stopped pushing forward. We give each and every day our 100%. I can clearly remember my first week at Village, everyone was trying to make friends because we all came from different backgrounds. To my surprise, everyone was really accepting and welcoming. Entering high school, I was extremely shy, so I joined ASB to try and make a difference, not realizing that I would create lifelong friendships and be a part of innovative programs that would make school fun. Village is not your average high school. Only here are we able to talk to almost everyone in our class and really build bonds between so many people. Not only did we build bonds between each other, but with our teachers as well. Our teachers notice when we are overwhelmed or not having the best day, and they help us become better versions of ourselves. I want to give a special thanks to Ms. Phillips for always believing in my art and pushing me to do the best that I can. As senior class president, I want to thank everyone who encouraged me to get out of my comfort zone and be the person that I am today. During my presidency, I have met some of the most reliable and remarkable people. I want to give a special shout out to Alexa for staying by my side to prepare events even when we had to set up a whole cafeteria by ourselves. Quiero darle las gracias especialmente a mis padres porque sin ellos no hubiera logrado todo lo que he logrado. Ustedes siempre me han apoyado y espero seguir haciéndolos orgullosos. With the help of Mr. Mushente, our class advisor, Miss Antion, the ASB advisor, and the class officers, we organized several amazing activities to celebrate our accomplishments. Unfortunately, our plans have changed. We worked diligently to earn money to ensure that we all had the opportunity to join in senior activities but might not get that opportunity. I know we are all disappointed because we will not have a typical graduation or end of the year celebration. However, we, the class of 2020, must focus on all of our accomplishments and focus on the great memories that we have made. Let's remember the many outstanding accomplishments, such as producing mesmerizing films for Pindi, the nightly news, and filming in the community. I have worked alongside some of the most talented people, some of the most talented artists in our class who have won many art contests, the music class, which led the way in our 2020 talent show and our 2019 talent show, and performed at rallies, and some of you even picked up an instrument for the first time and still made an amazing performance. We must not forget academics, from developing our writing skills for college applications and scholarships to solving some of the most rigorous calculus problems. I know some of us are first-generation high school graduates, and we relied solely on the help of teachers, counselors like Ms. Canales, and the amazing programs that offered us guidance, such as Upward Bound, Bright Prospect, Uncommon Good, Mount SAC, and college visits and workshops to help us find our path. It was tough navigating through the financial applications, college applications, and taking the SAT, but we did it. I also want to give a special thanks to our families who helped us succeed in school. We truly are a unique class. We will survive this year knowing that we still thrive through a worldwide pandemic. And I just want you all to remember to start each day with a grateful heart and compassion for others and achieve all that you are capable of achieving. Thank you.
According to the laws of the state of California and the regulations as established by the Pomona Unified School District Board of Education, I hereby certify that Village Academy High School class of 2020 has met all requirements, and I present this class to you as candidates for graduation.
Welcome to our graduating class of 2020. This has been an extraordinary and unprecedented school year. A worldwide pandemic has closed our schools. For months, you've been isolated from your classmates. There has been no year-end celebratory activities, and this graduation ceremony is quite different than ceremonies in the past. Despite all these challenges, you continue to rise to the occasion. You make us proud. You have completed 12 long years of study and hard work. Many of you have scholarships to our finest colleges and universities. Others are moving on to careers in our nation's military, where you will become part of our nation's finest. Still more are going into the workforce as you consider your career options. Whatever you've chosen to do, always give back to those around you, because none of us succeeds without the help and support of our family, our friends, and our colleagues. Whether you are the football star making that extra touchdown, you will run a bit faster and harder when you know your friends are cheering you on. When you are having a tough day, an encouraging smile from your family or teacher or boss can make everything brighter. Be sure to give back to others, because one day you will need them to give back to you. It has been said that the purpose of life is to matter, to count, to stand for something, to have made some difference, that you have lived at all. I know that each of you will make a difference. As superintendent of the Pomona Unified School District, and on behalf of the faculty and your principal, I accept the class of 2020. On behalf of the Pomona Unified School District's Board of Education, I acknowledge that each of you has met the standards for receiving a high school diploma or certification as set forth by the State Board of Education and the Pomona Unified School District's Board of Education. I confer to each of you your high school diploma with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Thank you.
Good evening, class of 2020. I'm pleased to join you on this very special day. Getting to this point in your educational journey here in PUSD may have been challenging for many of you, while it could have been a breeze for others. But you've come to that point in your educational journey where now it's time to soar. I'm confident that each and every one of you has been adequately prepared for your journey and the next phase in your life, whether that's college, the military, or the workplace. I am confident that each and every one of you is ready for that journey. Over the past 13 years, you've encountered hundreds of individuals who have helped shape you into who you are today. At school, they're your teachers, counselors, administrators, coaches, and countless others who have been there by your side. Some of these individuals left lasting impressions on you, while others may have motivated you to prove them wrong. Now, we're counting on you to go and do great things. Go explore life, college, the workplace, and become leaders of tomorrow. Become the great role models that you're meant to be. No matter where you go, I'm going to ask a couple things of you. Don't forget where you've come from. Always be authentic to yourself and to others. Don't be afraid to share your story with others. And last, come back and make a difference in your community. Brene Brown once said, owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. Embracing our vulnerabilities is risky, but not nearly as dangerous as giving up on love, belonging, and joy. The experiences that make us the most vulnerable. Only when we're brave enough to explore the darkness will we discover the infinite power of our own light. Now, on behalf of the Board of Education of the Pomona Unified School District, I'm honored to accept the graduating class of 2020.
Greetings. I'm Adrienne Conagar-Macklin, President of the School Board for the Pomona Unified School District. And on behalf of the Board of Education and the administration, I would like to congratulate the class of 2020. We applaud all of your accomplishments and achievements, and as you venture into the world, we know that you are prepared to do great things. I hereby accept the class of 2020 on behalf of the Pomona Unified School District and the Board of Education. Congratulations again, class of 2020, and remember to be PUSD proud.
Welcome, class of 2020. I am the proud counselor of Village Academy. Thais Adan. Valerie Barocio. Stephanie Barreto. Diego Bayardo Miramontes. Orlando Cabral. Andres Calderon. Alexa Cardenas. Jackie Cardenas. Gustavo Castellanos Martinez. Stephanie Castro. Serena Chides. Grisel Chavez Diaz. Alex Cortez. Arthur Cortez. Lluvia Cota Valenzuela. Jennifer Cuchilla. Faith Dimby. Valerie Diaz Anguiano. Jacob Demas. Jacqueline Estrada. Joshua Furman Lomeli. Alejandro Flores. Kelly Flores. Giselle Garcia. Tamara Garcia Flores. Brandon Gomez Cruz. Evelyn Gonzalez. Catherine Grande. Stephanie Guerrero, Alejandro Gutierrez, Angel Guzman Duenas, Nicholas Hernandez, Sergio Herrera de la Paz, Jade Higarera, Jenny Quinn, Eric Lara, Jimmy Lee, Fernando Leon Martinez, Christine Lazama, Angel Lopez Uran, Jessica Lua, Jose Macedo Villa, Arlene Macias Mendoza, Laisha Marquez Aguirre, German Martinez, George Martinez, Alfred Medina, Raymond Mendoza Herrera, Vanessa Molina Castañeda, Solomon Mollet, Karina Noyola, Obed Ria Aguirre, Eric Riva Espinosa, Christian Rodriguez Lopez, Giancarlo Rodriguez Sosa, Benny Racho Escobar, Jose Racho Tamayo, Brenda Salazar Gonzalez, Lucero Sandoval Cardenas. Daniel Santamaria. Julieta Segoviano. Adan Solis. Emily Tran. Kimberly Umansar. Alejandra Villalpando. Elizabeth Villalpando. Jocelyn Villalpando Najera. Joseph Villavicencio.
Will the class of 2020 please rise? Class of 2020, to signify you as an official graduate of Village Academy High School, you may now move your tassel from the right of your cap to the left of your cap.